Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm always super awkward on these intros. I really don't know what to say or anything like that. But today I'm going to be making hamburger steak. It's really similar to Salisbury steak, but it doesn't have breadcrumbs and other extra stuff in it. It's literally just a hamburger that you cook in a skillet with some gravy. So you're going to start by thinly slicing a sweet onion. I like the flavor of sweet, but you can use white onion or red onion if you want. I just really like the flavor that the sweet onion adds. It really caramelizes awesomely and adds a really good depth of flavor. And you're going to melt about 2 tablespoons of butter over medium-low heat, about 3 or 4 on your little number dial. And you want to cook those down until they're super tender and caramelized, about 30 to 45 minutes, because you really want to go low and slow. If you cook them too high, they'll burn really easily and it won't have an amazing flavor. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. So I alternated putting the lid on and then taking it off for a little bit. If you leave the lid on, it really locks in all the moisture and helps the onions cook out really well. And if you leave the lid off, you'll just get more of like a thicker consistency. The moisture kind of cooks out. You really want to keep those onions in a thin, even layer so they cook evenly, and you want to stir them about every 10 to 15 minutes because if they sit too long, they will burn. This is what you're looking for, this really awesome caramel color. All those sugars have melted together and really brought out the sweet flavor of the onions. So once they're done cooking, you're going to remove those to a separate plate or bowl or whatever it may be, and you're going to get ready to add in your hamburgers. Once you take the onions out, you want to turn your heat up to about 7 or 8, a medium-high heat, and then you're going to add your hamburgers in. I used frozen pre-made hamburger patties from Sam's. You can definitely make your own if you want, and I just season them really simply with salt and pepper. You can add garlic powder, onion powder, whatever you want. Season them how you want. But I did put the first 2 in and let those cook completely on one side before I added the other 2 because they were so big they wouldn't fit in my pan. And so you can cook 2 all the way and then add your other 2, or you can cook them all 4 at the same time if your pan's big enough. You can really do it however you want. I cooked these between 5 to 7 minutes per side. You just really want a good color on the outside, and then make sure they're mostly cooked through. They will cook a little more when you add the gravy, but you want to kind of cook them through. Once all my hamburgers were done, I added 2 cups of water with 2 packets of gravy seasoning. I use this huge thing from Sam's, but it's equal to 2 packs, and then you just mix it together and then add it in your pan. Scrape up all the little flavor bits stuck to the bottom of your pan and let this go for as long as you want. I did turn the heat down back to medium low so it didn't cook too fast, but you just let this thicken to however thick you want it. Add your hamburgers back and you're really ready to go. And this is how it turned out. You can serve it with potatoes. We did rice, and we did have a side salad on the side of this. I just forgot to film it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this.